Krishna meets his parents. After killing Kans, Krishna and Balrama hurried to the palace and entered the dungeons where Devaki and Vasudeva were imprisoned. They opened the prison gates. Devaki and Vasudeva could not believe their eyes. Their sons were standing before them. They were mad with joy to see them. Devaki embraced Krishna and Balrama and shed happy tears. But they could not believe that Kans was dead. In order to assure his parents, Krishna dragged his dead body just as a lion drags an elephant after killing it. He then rushed to the next cell, where he freed his grandfather Ugrasen. Ugrasen blessed him. He was overwhelmed with joy and lovingly hugged both of his grandsons. He knew that Krishna had the support of the entire population, so he decided that Krishna should become the king of Mathura. When Krishna was asked about this, he replied that Mathura was Ugrasen's kingdom and Kans had been forcibly ruling over the kingdom after arresting Ugrasen. So Ugrasen should rule over Mathura. Thereafter, the sacred thread ceremony of Krishna and Balrama was performed, and it was decided to send them to the ashram of sage Sandipani for their further learning. Uddhava visits Vrindavan. Kans was dead, but Krishna could not return to Vrindavan as he had to protect Mathura from the attacks of Kans's friends. He realized that the people of Vrindavan would be worried about his well-being. They would be eagerly waiting for the news of his well-being. He wanted to reassure them. So Krishna sent his cousin Uddhava to Vrindavan. On reaching Vrindavan, Uddhava found that there were hardly any people on the streets. He was puzzled. When he reached Nand's house, he saw that Yashoda was weeping in a corner. He asked her the reason. Yashoda told that everyone was missing Krishna dearly and that the joy of life had gone from Vrindavan. Uddhava consoled Yashoda and gave her the joyous news of Kans's death. He assured her that both Krishna and Balrama were in sound health. The news of Uddhava's visit spread like wildfire. In a while, he was surrounded by all the subjects of Vrindavan. Uddhava answered their queries patiently. People were thrilled to hear the tales of Mathura. But soon it was time to bid goodbye, and Uddhava, after taking the blessings of all elders, sat on his chariot and set back for Mathura. Krishna in the ashram. Krishna was sent to the ashram of sage Sandipani for his studies. In the ashram, he attained formal education. He was also taught a sense of duty, cooperation, and self-restraint. There was a touch of divinity in the ashram. The life of sage Sandipani was a living example of selflessness to the students. Krishna attained all the virtues of perfect youth. Sage Sandipani was not merely a teacher. He was a genuine preceptor who led others by examples. When Krishna's study was over and he was leaving the ashram, he told the sage that he had received a lot from him. So he asked Sage Sandipani for his Guru Dakshina. Sage Sandipani did not ask for anything, but his students asked Krishna to bring back his son who was kidnapped by the demon Panchajanya. Krishna went to fight against Panchajanya. He tried a great deal to persuade him to release his Guru's son, but the demon did not agree. So Krishna killed him, and Datta, the son of sage Sandipani, was freed. Panchajanya's bones were ground into powder, out of which a conch was prepared. Krishna named that conch as Panchajanya. From that day onwards, Krishna always carried the conch with him. Back to Mathura. Krishna left sage Sandipani's ashram and returned to Mathura. The residents of Mathura were anxiously waiting for his return. After returning, he organized public meetings and delivered inspiring speeches to tell the people that they should never bow down to the brutish power and that they were born to achieve something. On the other side, the daughters of Jarasangha, Asti and Prapti had become widows. With the death of Kans, Jarasangha was highly enraged and decided to destroy Krishna. Dethroning and killing Kans by a common citizen like Krishna was not liked by many kings of that time. Hence, they joined hands with Jarasangha in his camp opposite to Krishna's. Jarasangha, king of Magad, invaded Mathura along with other kings. He attacked Mathura 17 times. Each time, under the leadership of Krishna, the people of Mathura bravely repulsed the attack. Krishna had to fight the large majority of people who were materialistic and evil-minded. Due to battles, the civic life of Mathura was disrupted and commerce and trade were ruined. Krishna realized that the kingdom had to face many dangers because of him. In such circumstances, for the good of the people, Krishna left Mathura. Vasudeva supported Krishna's decision.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.